What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Odd Shopper channel. I am your host, Mike, better known as NarcoCop on Twitter, and this is Best Bets for UFC 285. Before we move on to our plays, please, I would like you to hit the like button down below, the subscribe button, and make sure you turn on your notifications once you're subscribed to the Odd Shopper channel, because we have a bunch of guys in here that put out some great content. So make sure you do hit that notification button so you can know when any video goes on the Odd Shopper channel. Again, before I do move on to my plays, I do also want to talk about our Discord channel, where currently you can hit the link down below. You will get half off for your first week in the Discord channel, where we have every betting market there with a bunch of very, very sharp individuals that will give you some betting picks. It's been going very well. I will give you my very own MMA picks for the whole UFC 285 card, along with other regional plays like Bellator and PFL. So make sure you go down below, hit that link, get the first week half off, and trust me, you will not regret it once you are in that Discord channel, because we have a great community and some great betting minds in there. Let's do a quick recap from last week. Last week, on the Best Bet show, we went 1-1, where our favorite prop, the Aliyev by decision at plus 260, cashed for us pretty easily in that fight, where Aliyev had a dominant decision win. Our dog of the night, very bad read on my part, Dontel Mays plus 115. He looked atrocious. Again, very bad read. And our favorite play of the night was canceled because the main event was canceled. So Nikita Krylov bet canceled. 1-1, but we did cash the plus 260. So overall, should have been a very profitable day for anybody that did follow those picks. Now, I would like to talk about this UFC 285 card. What a stacked card, guys. The last 2 weeks, we've had some very low-level cards, but this card, man, the return of John Bones Jones, I cannot wait, versus Ciryl Gane. What a main event. What a spectacular fight. What a great card overall. I mean, Alexa Grasso, Valentina Shevchenko for the title. We also have some other up-and-comers like Shavkat Rakhmonov versus Jeff Neal. Just a huge stacked card from top to bottom. So I can't wait for this weekend. I hope you guys can't wait. And with that being said, I will move on to the first pick of the night, and that is my dog of the night. That is going to be in the Jessica Penne versus Tabatha Ricci fight, and I am going to go with the Jessica Penne side at a plus 250 on DraftKings currently. And the reasoning behind that is Tabatha Ricci, she's a newcomer to the UFC. She's gone 2-1, facing two opponents in Polyana Viana, where she won a pretty good decision, where Polyana Viana, when she gets taken down, she just basically does nothing to stand up. She decides to lay on her back. Tabatha Ricci was in her guard for a little. She stood up. She did a bunch of leg kicks. She won a pretty easy decision. But Polyana Viana did not show anything in that fight, where, in the striking is where Tabatha Ricci lacks. I mean, she's not a very good striker. She's very small for the division. She's 5'1", very short reach. Jessica Penne is going to have a 5 to 6 inch reach advantage here. She's going to be the taller girl. She's going to be the bigger girl. And the one thing with Jessica Penne is when she gets taken down, she's dangerous herself on the ground. She's a black belt in BJJ. She's very tricky. She gets to your back. Even while she's on her back, she makes an attempt to get up. She doesn't just sit there on her back. So with that being said, Tabatha Ricci is not going to have an easy time if she's going to get Penne down. On the other hand, on the feet, I highly favor Jessica Penne here on the feet. She's got, like I said, a big reach advantage. She's got the better striking. I expect this fight to play out on the feet some. Also on the ground, like I said, she's not a slouch. So with that being said, this line at plus 250 just feels completely off. I lined it as, Tabatha Ricci being a minus 150 favorite, and the comeback should probably be about 125 range on Penne. But this plus 250 has a lot of value on it, and I'm going to go with Jessica Penne, money line plus 250 on DraftKings. For the second pick of the night, it is in the Cody Garbrandt versus Trevin Jones fight. And in this fight, Uh, I like the Cody Garbrandt by decision at plus 500. And currently you can get that on FanDuel. It's Cody Garbrandt by decision plus 500. And here's the reasoning why. Trevin Jones, historically, very tough, very durable guy, hard to get out of there. But Trevin Jones, very low volume, can get taken down. When it comes to his power, yes, the dude does have power, but again, the volume is just not there from Trevin Jones. On the other hand, Cody Garbrandt coming off a little over a year layoff where he competed in the 125-pound division and he got knocked out by Kai Kara-France. I don't like Cody Garbrandt at 125. The guy's chin is not very good at 35, so he decided to cut down to 125, and what happened? He wasn't taking the punches well. Now he's back up to the 135-pound division. Again, Cody Garbrandt is a little bit of a liability with his chin, but I expect him to wrestle here in this fight against Trevin Jones. When you look at him historically, Cody Garbrandt did not wrestle much, but the guy has very good wrestling. The guy has very good grappling. And what I've noticed in his last two fights against Trevin Jones, against Rob Font, he's starting to grapple more. He went for 10 takedown attempts in the Rob Font fight. He went for, I think, a takedown or two against Kai Kara-France. So what I'm looking at here is I'm expecting Cody Garbrandt to wrestle more here. Do I expect him to sub Trevin Jones? No, because Trevin Jones is a black belt himself. He's very good on the ground. But I expect him to win some minutes with the wrestling. I expect him to win minutes on the feet because I do think he has a very big speed advantage on the feet. Cody Garbrandt can also hit very hard. But again, I expect Trevin Jones, who's a durable guy on the feet, to take some of that punishment, to get grounded some of the time, and basically Cody Garbrandt to win out a decision here pretty comfortably. So give me Cody Garbrandt by decision plus 500 on FanDuel. Before I move on to my favorite play of the night, I do want to shout out our sponsor, DraftKings, where currently we have a promotion with them. Deposit $5, get $150 in free play. But your $5 bet needs to win. And let me tell you, the way to win it here is just go to a college basketball game. Look for the biggest money line favorite. And with that favorite, play it on the money line for $5. Win that bet and automatically get that $150 in free bonus bets from DraftKings. And you do need to be 21 and older in most states to play on DraftKings. And if you have a gambling problem, call or text 1-800-GAMBLER. All right, let's move on to my final play of the night, and that is my favorite play of the night in the Julian Marquez versus Marc-Andre Barriault matchup. And I like Marc-Andre Barriault on the money line at minus 150, currently on DK. And the reasoning behind that is Julian Marquez, guy that got knocked out in his last fight, a guy that to me has not looked very good in his wins. Maki Pitolo fight. I mean, this guy was getting beat up by Maki Pitolo for 2 rounds before he pulled out a victory out of the jaws of defeat, basically. And here now, he's facing a guy in Marc-Andre Barriault that puts a very big pace on you. The guy throws a lot of volume. He keeps on coming. Good takedown defense. Good striking. Very good in the clinch. And I think he wins this fight everywhere with Julian Marquez. Basically on the feet, though. I do like him to stay on the feet. I do like him to put the volume on Julian Marquez. And Marquez slows down in fights. I mean, he gets tired. He throws big winging hooks. That's what Marc-Andre Barriault has to look out for. But outside of that, I just don't see where Marquez is going to be winning this fight. The guy doesn't grapple much. He was grounded, like I said, against Maki Pitolo for a big portion of that fight. And Maki Pitolo is no longer in the UFC. In his last fight against Gregory Rodriguez, he got knocked out. He got dropped. He got hurt very bad in that fight. And I expect Marc-Andre Barriault to keep coming forward here, putting the pressure, leg kicking, body kicking, a lot of elbows in the clinch, a lot of volume from him. I expect Marc-Andre Barriault to literally roll in this fight. Minus 150. I love the price tag. I think this should be upwards of minus 200. So Give me Marc-Andre Barriault on the money line, minus 150 on DraftKings. All right, for a quick recap on our plays, we are going to go with our favorite dog of the night. It is Jessica Penne on the money line, plus 250, currently on DraftKings. Our second play of the night, it is our favorite prop of the night. It is Cody Garbrandt by decision, plus 500, currently on FanDuel. And last but not least, our favorite play of the night, it is the Marc-Andre Barriault money line at minus 150, currently sitting there on DraftKings. Before you go on the way out, make sure you hit the like, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and also make sure you go down below, click that link to our Discord, get half off, get our great betting minds, get all of my UFC 285 plays, and I will see you guys next week. So let's go and cash those tickets.